Alright, people them. See that thing right back there, yeah? The MSI Pro MP242 eye care monitor. Let's talk about how it cares about man's eyes, innit? Yes, what's good, people? It's your man, like, Jamo. Now, obviously, first of all, man has to give the big shout out to the gang at MSI, who literally, since I've started talking to them, they've just been supporting the ting. So big up yourselves, you know who you are. Now, onto the monitor thing, innit? MSI MP242 eye care monitor. Now, model name aside, they're talking blue light with this thing, innit? They're saying that you don't even need to have the blue light glasses on to protect your eyes with this monitor. So let's get the specs and thing out of the way. Now we're talking full HD 1920 by 1080 curved IPS panel, yeah? In terms of the refresh rate, it's a nice humble 75 Hz, so still over the normal 60, but we're not quite talking 144 gaming things in it. Now in terms of ports and I/O on the back, we've got a VGA port, we've got a little 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can plug in bigger speakers to get that big sound. And obviously we got HDMI in the back there too to get that 4K display thing, you see it? Let me just check the other specs real quick. 5 millisecond response times apparently, 16:9 aspect ratio, so unfortunately not an ultra wide thing. And did I mention that it's got speakers built into the monitor, fam? Which at this price point is kinda rare, car when you're coming with the entry level thing, you're usually getting bare bones, fam. Just monitor, HDMI, and that's it. But the fact that you get a little piece of speakers in here mean that you can actually get it and just use the speakers alone if you're definitely pinching the pennies. And let's not lie, cost of living thing, innit? Man is pinching the pennies, you understand? Alright, so I'll click the button in to get it up, and you can see all the options we have here, fam. So starting from the top in picture, you know, you've got like contrast and brightness that you can set. You can put the low blue light mode on, you know, which obviously is going to protect your eyes, especially when you're using your monitor on a daily basis. I don't even know what HDCR is, but what I can tell you is that it makes the monitor brighter when I turn it on. That's all I can see. The monitor is brighter. So, and it obviously takes away the option for you to use the brightness as well. So those must be somehow linked. If man goes into color now, you've got options for gamma. Now there's only 3 options here. I think it's 2.4, 1.8 and 2.2. And for me, I feel like the contrast looks the best on 2.4. You've got color temperature, warm, normal, cool, and user kind of thing as well. These kind of look a bit dim, bit dark. User, I've just kind of boosted these all up to 70 and it looks the brightest, so I'm keeping that. In terms of audio, you got volume on or off, basically. And then in system, you got a couple more options here as well, fam. So you got response time, obviously, put that on extreme, normal or off. Adaptive sync, you can have that on or off as well. I'm not sure if that is like FreeSync or G-Sync or anything. It definitely ain't G-Sync at this price, but maybe it's a little FreeSync thing. I don't even know, but the option is there anyway. Input, you got HDMI, obviously, you got VGA, and that's it. HDMI and VGA. I don't know what else I was expecting to see there. Auto source as well. So if you're plugging something into the HDMI and there's nothing in the VGA, the HDMI will turn on, vice versa. And you got wide mode, which is kind of strange because if I just go to aspect mode, and I've got the Nintendo Switch here in the background, is it going to do it now? It's not going to do it now, is it? Yeah, it's being weird. It's not going to do it now. But before, for some reason, when I had it switched on to aspect mode, it was kind of showing it in 4:3, which was weird. As obviously the Nintendo Switch was set to 1080p 16:9 kind of thing. But anyway, it looks like that problem has corrected itself. Don't know what DDC CI is, but when I turn it off or on, I'm not really seeing any quality difference in the picture, so leave that doing its thing. Apart from that, yeah, fam, there you can see the settings there. 1080p, it's at 60 Hz at the moment, because obviously the Nintendo Switch only goes to 60 Hz. And you can see the model number and thing, and boom, that's it, fam. Now, for me personally, as an entry-level monitor, I think it pretty much does the job, fam. Like, I've had £50 monitors before, and let me tell you, the viewing angles meant that if you were not right in the middle of the monitor, it's peak. You're not getting the picture that you expected to get. Now, coupled with the blue light protection that's built into the monitor as well, I feel like you're getting quite a decent bang for your buck, fam. Perfect for Nintendo Switch. I've played a little bit of PlayStation, as you're probably seeing in the B-roll right now. It's doing jobs. It even has the VESA mounts on the back so that I can connect my little QB mini PC to the back of the monitor, save that desk space, and kind of get like an all-in-one PC thing going on, which I'll show you in the next video. I'll probably link it in the description section below and show you how that all works together. Now, in terms of things I thought they could do better, I know it's a entry-level monitor, I know we're at a cheap price point, but I personally would have loved to just see 2 HDMI ports. Like, let's just keep it moving. That way man can like literally have both of my consoles plugged in, switch from console to console without having to plug things in and out kind of thing. Also, I kind of feel like the monitor doesn't get as bright and as vibrant as other monitors I've seen. Again, it's an entry-level monitor, I respect that, but I've been using my Samsung monitor, I've seen other... Do you know what? I'll tell you what, since I've saw that LG C2 the other day, nothing's gonna look the same to me. But, you know, that LG C2 is LG C2 money. This is under £150, fam, which makes it perfect for a multi-monitor setup. A lot of people sleep on cheap monitors and they don't realize that when you're doing a multi-monitor setup, this is what you want, fam. You want to get 3 monitors, have that ultra-wide going for under £300 essentially, fam. That's sick. Oh, and another thing that annoys me with this monitor is the standby light. Now, when you turn it off, it flashes blue, innit? Now, in a dark room, trust me, your room is gonna look like a disco, fam. The way the thing is flashing bright blue, yeah, it's a thing where man has to just plug out the whole monitor. And I looked around in the settings on the monitor and there doesn't really seem to be an option to turn off the blue standby light from flashing on and off when something is plugged out. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. But again, entry-level thing, innit? You don't know. So in conclusion, guys, I don't think it's a bad monitor, fam. You're getting your 24 inches 1080p display. You're getting 75 Hz, which you're gonna clock if you're playing some PC games. A little bit over 60 Hz, but you know, it's not gonna make that much of a difference anyway. You're getting your HDMI there, VGA for your legacy systems, if anyone is still using it, VGA. And remember, you're getting it at a price that will still enable you to be able to afford your gas and electric for that month. So for me, it's a W still.